Oh boy, I forgot to tell y'all I added dumplings. So go watch the dumpling video. There's a dumpling. And see the dumplings that I added to this oxtail soup. Look at those oxtails popping up from everywhere. Yep. Good old oxtail soup. Thank y'all for watching Mama's Comfort Cooking. Oh, there we go. Get with every bite. That's oxtail soup. I had to dip out a bowl just to show y'all the goodness. It's got potatoes and dumplings and vegetables and just a whole bunch of goodness. In the land of the living, get into that and go try that recipe on my page. This is just a teaser. Yep. I'm just trying to let you get into it. I'm trying to let you get into it and get a bite. That's oxtail soup. This is so good, y'all. Well, that's all I wanted. I just kind of just wanted to encourage y'all to go try it and get your piece of cornbread or even some crackers and enjoy it. It's going to be hearty. And it's going to be a party in your mouth. Okay. That's all I got to say. Okay, one more time now. I love y'all. Yes, I do. And thank you for watching Mama's Comfort Cooking. Hey, y'all. It's Tracy with Mama's Comfort Cooking. And today I come to show you all how to do oxtails. Now, this video I am making oxtail soup. But the way I'm preparing them, you can do them the same way. And you can later on add it on top of rice. You can add butter beans in there. But this is oxtail soup. So I want to show y'all what I'm doing with my oxtails. Okay, so there are two different views that I want you to see. Okay, that is when I finish and put everything on top. But over here, I'm using 2 Instapots. They will be done in 45 minutes. Those are bay leaves that you see. I have celery salt in here. I have all-purpose in here. I have browning sauce. Browning sauce. It's Grace browning sauce. I do a combination of seasonings. Once I get all my seasonings on here, then I add my onions and my bell peppers, and they're frozen because I want them to cook down real good. And if you notice how dark this gravy is, it's because browning sauce is in here along with beef broth. That's what I'm using. I'm going to take and put the top on them. I'm going to set it for 45 minutes. You hear that? When you hear that, if your top is right, you'll get the pressure to release it and you'll be able to turn it. That means it's ready to go. So we're going to do the other one the same way. Somebody say, what is browning sauce? Well, let me get it and show it to you. Let me turn the camera around. This is browning sauce. Okay, this is what I used. This whole bottle is not what I used. It's gone because that's what I had left. But that's what I use. Again, let me put the top on. After I put the bell peppers and the onions on here, I'm going to put the top on here. Oops, sorry about that. So what I'm going to do is show you over here in this pot. This is a steaming pot. And I'm going to steam all my fresh frozen vegetables in here. And they're going to go along, and I'm going to put potatoes in there. And they're going to be a great thing to go into the soup. So I'm trying to demonstrate this and show you all these steps at one time. I also used beef bouillon. Okay? I used beef bouillon. So, for the sake of time, again, I took it. That's what the Instapot sounds like. Take it off, put it down. You have to get it just right. When you get it just right, you lock it. I'm going to lock it, and then I would set it for, and I'm going to take the time up. Well, let's go down. 45 minutes. I'm going to do the same thing over here. And, hold on, let me open this. Shake it in there. Put it on. You hear that? Turn it. Pressure cook. It's already set. It's going to say on. Give it just a minute. And you're good to go. You're ready. That's the beginning. So when we come back, we're going to step 2. I see y'all in just a little bit, okay? So it's been 45 minutes, and it's time to convert these oxtails over into the pot that we're going to make our soup with. I'm using a 12-quart pot. It's a stock pot. So it only took 45 minutes. So in this pot right here, I have my strainer that's waiting to catch the oxtails, because I've got to create a fabulous sauce. And that was the little metal spigot that is in the bottom. Okay, that's one of them. I have another. It took 45 minutes. This is the second set of oxtails. Be careful, pull slow so it doesn't pop back on you. This is my stock now. All the onions and everything that was in here is now going to be a part of me making my soup and my sauce, okay? And I'll scrape the other one in a little bit. I'll just shake this really good for now. Now, at this point, I want to show you how tender they are. They are hot, as you can see, but they are also just as tender as cutting through with the end of this pull apart. It's too hot for me to do it, but you can see that they'll fall off the bone. They're just right. You don't have to overcook them. They are just right. I'm going to lift this off. Look how pretty they are. Can you see those? Those are beautiful. Now we're just ready to make some soup. So I'm going to set this off here. And I'm going to turn on my stove. I have a great rich broth. That's my broth. Now, what I wanted to tell you is at this point, if you were making oxtails and gravy, you would turn that broth into gravy. I'm not going to turn it into gravy today because I'm making soup. But I'm going to use the richness of the broth, and I'm going to add 1 garden combination style ragu. 1 garden combination style ragu. And y'all know I'm going to stick this bottle in here. Kind of shake it up a little bit. Let me get my top. And I'm going to shake it up a little bit. Just like that. I wasn't finna waste all that sauce. Not me. There we go. Now remember, we were at a point where you could have turned that into gravy. But we're not. We're making a sauce. So we're making a sauce for us to have soup. So I didn't do that step. But I am getting ready to turn it into some wonderful soup. Same soup like you would make if you were making short rib soup, or these are stewed tomatoes, garlic, basil. You want to build your flavors. It's the same soup if I was going to make short ribs with. I've already boiled my mixed vegetables. They were fresh, they were frozen, and I've already done potatoes, so I'm going to add that now. All right, so I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to add those in just like that. All right. All my little pieces, and I'm gonna stir real good, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna taste this, and I'm gonna add the short ribs. I sure am. They are through draining. I'm gonna take my time and get these short ribs put in there. This is short rib soup. Remember, you can make soup with anything you want. With anything you want. All you got to do is just take your time, think about it, think about what you're going to do with it, and how is it going to better suit you. Now, this is soup. One of my towels. Get this in there real good. All right, I just want to get everything in there. There we go. And we're going to stir. We'll mess up right here. And stamp all that stuff to be right there. All right. There we go. This is an order that somebody asked me to do for them. This is a lot of soup. And they can also take this soup and they can freeze some of this soup. So I'm just going to check and see if it needs any salt. That's pretty good. Now, if you want to, you can add macaroni noodles. You can add dumplings. Honey, don't get me started. I'm going to keep it as simple as I can. But all that goodness is about to just simmer together. It's about to just do its own thing. So, y'all, I hope I helped you and showed you how to make some delicious, I mean delicious, oxtail soup. Get in there. No, really, get in there. Here. Thank y'all for watching Mama's Comfort Cooking. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.